Yes.
Guys. Welcome to the Koob. Welcome to my...
Let's go and have a look. This is where Rung Remedy's working from.
Can you hear Killer?
I can, yeah. I don't think anybody else will. Wow, this is amazing. Let's get in. Come this way, Woody. Let's get it in. So this is where the music happens.
I'm glad you said not the magic.
No. Well, yeah. I mean, you know, you can tell us all about that shortly. But just take us round. What's? I mean, we've already had an amazing cup of peppermint tea, so that's good. But tell us a little bit about what happens in each of these areas. Any particular songs that you've written as well that were like sort of, you know, if the piano or a certain guitar, or just take us round. What's it? And yeah.
First, the most important thing in this room to me is my plants. I'm a plant mother.
Yeah, let's get this up here as well.
Yeah, and light. As you can tell, like all the lamps and stuff. I like to have a little cozy bohemian chic space so that anybody that comes in here, if I'm working, or I share the space with my friend Xtian, who's incredibly talented. I do production with him.
Right.
He's a drummer. This is his kit.
Can we link him on the description of this one? Yeah.
Xtian, everybody.
He's getting linked. Does he play in your band?
He does. He's playing guitar when he saw me. But he's actually an incredible drummer. He's incredible. He's one of those freaks that doesn't have a bad bone in his body and is freakishly good at every instrument that you might try really hard to be good at. I'd hate him if I didn't love him.
He was playing drums at the Carlton Club. Or guitar? Was he playing guitar?
He's playing guitar. My friend Gabe was playing drums. Also, they're all talented little RNCM genius kids that I'm very grateful have decided they like me and my music enough to jump in. So
yes, and so they should. So give us a little tour of what's we've got a piano. Tell us about the piano.
We're so into this.
I mean, it's just like the back's off. Yeah, back's off. Come and have a look at this over here. Let's have a look at the piano.
Jam. My buddy James Davis, who's an incredible synth player, songwriter, pianist, he reconstructed this beauty and sold it to me and Reese for very cheap. I think he gave it to Reese. And then we just paid to have it moved here, which is such a blessing. And it fits right there. And it's tiny, but it's got such a charming sound. We just had it tuned recently. We like this open sound with the felt. It's not felt. It's a different bit of fabric that we used after Reese made these baffles. And it's really charming. We just had my friend Vitalia. She's in Hyperdawn, another really like avant-garde, hyperpop, experimental project. If you haven't heard of them, she's incredible. She just came and we had a great day. Well, mostly I had a great day watching her retune this thing. And it's just so delightful to see people really focus in and zero in on what they're really good at and passionate about. And she loves this piano as well. She's like, it's so charming. And I'm like, yeah, it's got something to it. So
a charming piano.
It's a charming piano.
Charming man, charming piano.
Charming piano.
Amazing. Yeah, you can see that day when I saw it on your Instagram. Was it a story or was it a reel on Instagram?
One of the two.
One of the two. So maybe you'll check it out that. But I was like, oh, that's cool. And she's ding, ding, ding. She got perfect pitch or something, or do you use things?
Yeah, she's got a bit of both. She's got tools and skills and skills.
Oh, yeah. Really
skills on skills on skills.
Definitely. Well, I like the lighting vibe, the plants. And I bet it looks great in summer through the lighting up there. We get a shot, yeah.
Quite hot. We needed to retune the piano after this summer. It was pretty salty. Yeah.
Actually quite warm for once. So then what else have we got? Now, obviously, there's a bit of I'm going to say a studio vibe here, but this jumped out to me. Tell me about this. What is the story?
Well, I'm a 90s kid, and I've always been obsessed with cassettes. And I've done a lot of work rerunning hi-fi stuff through lo-fi formatting. And instead of just having the classic plugins that are like, what's it, Etch-a-Sketch? I always mess around. Sketch-Kate.
I used to
Our friend Sean Rogan, he's a wonderful producer and songwriter as well. He's moved to London now. But he had one of these. And so he recommended it to me and Reese. And we basically put everything through there. One of my favorite sounds I'm obsessed with right now is when I do string work, is running it through the cassette player about 10, 15 times until it sounds like
really
just an really old, really dark.
Yeah.
Sound like something that you found on one of your grandparents' records in a basement.
Right.
Yeah, I
So,
just
like,
love that sound.
running it over and over again through it.
Yeah, really like practical effects as opposed to CGI. Yeah, like a little bit of a puritanicalism in me with that. So.
And do you change the pitch thing on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wobble, the pitch, the speed. You just mess around with it.
Yeah.
I think something recent I talk about a lot with Run Remedy production in particular is having time to play.
Yeah.
And without going into a sort of executive or evaluative mindset, just like everything is spitballing, everything is brainstorming. We're being creative right now. We're not even judging if it's good enough to record or not. We'll switch to that evaluation mindset in the afternoon, but like
definitely.
for hours we'll be like, try it. Yes. Try it. Try it. Yes.
I love that. That is good. That is definitely good. You should do that. But obviously there's a time when it's like, right, we know this, what we're doing now, and now we cut the track or whatever.
Well, we go back in with an X-Acto knife and we're like, we got carried away here. Or we get in the hole. Yeah.
So, and you do record to a DAW. There's an audio interface there, yeah?
Yes.
And
that, but we've been doing a lot of thing recently. I love, if we do things straight into the project, we've got lots of fun pedals and different amps so that we can mess with that sounds. My favorite thing for Run Remedy, but when I hear it on other people's works as well, is just this balance between the synthetic and the organic. That's where a certain kind of magic happens to my ears. Ear treats, yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree, definitely.
Experimenting with like halfway through a song, the microphone placement will be the close mics, and then in the pre-choruses it's the room mics, and you can feel it when you listen back. You don't know why, you can feel some sort of shift. Yeah, if anyone's paying that close attention besides me.
Well, especially if it's on headphones, but because it'll give you a different depth, won't it? Like sort of like close and far and that sort of thing. So yeah, I usually experiment with that in software, and they've like done virtual mics and stuff, but you're actually doing it in real life. So that's...
Well, trying. Sometimes I'm too lazy to do it. I'm too impatient.
Good.
I'm not that much of a purist.
So what do you actually play instruments wise? What would you actually say that you play? I mean, I know like
I feel like rough like languages, there's ones that I put my 10,000 hours into, and ones where I'm a total hack job, but I can get away with it with enough bravado.
I can relate.
I am a violinist.
String.
Right. Yeah. And a singer-songwriter, and the whole violin family.
Right.
I'm very bad with cello, though. Once we flip it around and upside down, I can't, take a minute, just sit right there. No. Anyway, I'm a guitarist, but I'm self-taught. I never played until I was living in China, and as you do. And I used to do it like an open music night there all the time. I would just go in and say, "You want strings with that?" And just anybody that was coming through. And that's where I saw all these wonderful acts. I saw like the Dodos, Grimes, Godspeed You, Black Emperor. Yeah, just anybody that was usually coming through Beijing. They were on this world tour like through Japan, through Korea, and then they wound up in Beijing and it was just very random.
There's so much to unpick there.
Go, I got to, like,
Oh, right.
yeah.
Nice.
And you can,
You like Fight DeMarco. Magnus.
oh gosh, this music right now is like, it's killing me. I'm just like, are you okay? What's going on?
Sad.
Are you super sad?
Jeez. Right.
The guitars, yeah.
What
Each one is
guitars?
Each one is different, and each one is like from a different friend.
Oh, wow.
It's like a little treasure trove. This is our friend Sean's banjo. Reese has learned to like mess around with it quite a bit. I love the sound of banjo. If you listen to like my song Like They Were, or Jesse's Girl I'm gonna release soon.
Oh, yeah.
I've just been like, no guitar solo. Let's just have a banjo in there,
Right.
We've got Reese's baby. This is old Strat, and then he has this Telecaster from Japan, and it was changed a few years ago to be baritone.
Right.
I'm obsessed with baritone.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Especially when I have to perform with like a trio, having that low end where I don't need to have a bass, but I can have the guitar work, and the low end is really fleshed out anyway. Love a baritone for that.
What is the tuning a baritone? Like, what's the bottom string?
The whole step.
Is it a fourth below us?
Yeah. I mean, don't ask me.
Yeah, no.
You know?
I always just think like when baritone is like very James Bond guitar, yeah.
Right. And then we've got 3 different basses from 3 different bassists back over there. That's my friend Chris Rabbit's jazz bass, which is the one that I play if I play it. And I'm really just like teaching myself, but it's the same strings inverted as a violin. So it makes total sense to me. It's G, D, A, and E, except instead of the E being the high string, it's a low string.
Oh, right, yeah.
So the pitches are octavely inverted, but it's the exact same instrument, bigger and flipped.
Bigger and flipped.
But with frets.
With
so
frets.
I get to cheat because I got frets.
Right. So that is the same as a violin intervals, yeah.
Yeah. Basically.
Basically.
Yeah. So
I have the puns.
I'm having a lot of fun with the bass right now. And
amazing.
yeah. This is the kit.
Kits, drums.
So beautiful vintage.
You play drums as well?
Oh, yeah. But just very, like, functionally. I'm much more of a percussive person. Like, just doing a basic 1-2 in time. And then I've really been mastering my shaker skills. It's harder than you think.
Oh, yeah.
Do a shaker, right? Yes, I'm getting non-stability over here. It's harder than you think, okay? You have to anticipate the shape, the beans.
And it has to be straight or not straight.
Yeah, or if you want it swung, you gotta like change where you hold it. It's.
Are you taking this in? By the way, this is good because when you said
nuance to the shaker, okay.
So because when won't go too deep, but when you have to anticipate because you're physically playing something that when you do it, that the sound comes later. Is that what you mean? And
exactly, slightly later, we anticipate stuff. Yeah. We've got wonderful light in here.
Yeah.
That's my favorite guitar right now. It's Reese's, and I steal it all the time when I'm in here.
I was going to say it looks like it's been sort of almost like celebrated up high.
Really pretty, but we do allow the other kids to go in the place of honor every once in a while.
Love it, and I've got to ask about tuning. It's like capo 2nd fret right there, but what is it tuned?
Oh God, I haven't even checked. Reese was in here yesterday, and I assume every time I come in here, it'll be in a different tuning because we really like playing with intervals if we're in recording mode. But as we said earlier, if I'm performing live performance, I have a set mode that I keep my guitar in. I usually play a nylon. I love when you saw me for Run Remedy, my home base, if I'm singing, is playing my nylon through my pedalboard. This is Reese's pedalboard. Mine's at home right now, but we share a lot of the same pedals. Like we're both obsessed with the Flint, and we have the Julia. He's got the Deca, which is so nice. We're kind of Strymon suckers, aren't we?
Oh, what did he do?
What do they do?
Yeah.
Flint's a dual. They're both duals, and the Flint is the reverb and tremolo, but it's the most beautiful tremolo I've ever heard in my life. And the Julia is quite similar and can give you little tapey sounds because it's chorus and vibrato. So if you mess around with that enough, it's kind of giving you the cassette energy, which I love. And I send my nylon string, which is naturally quite warm. I love very dead strings. It sounds like a giant ukulele, to be honest with you. But then when you send it through this, it's got that real tapey, warm, scratchy, satisfying lo-fi sound, which is my favorite thing. I want to sound like when I play guitar, it's just like a wash of like guitar sound that you would hear under the water in the bathtub.
Tell us about the violin. Have I seen you play this exact one with Dilettante? You played it with that, and you play it with your set at the Carlton Club. Yeah. Amazing. We'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, tell us the story.
This is my bread and butter. This is what makes me a useful cog in many a wheel, I think, and has integrated me into music scenes across 8 different countries. Because she's my torture, my gift, my best friend, and my enemy. This little wooden box right here. I got her when I was living in China by a French luthier who studied with a famous luthier in Russia. But she's really a Toyota of a violin.
Toyota?
Yeah, like, I mean, God, you could really go deep. They can be the cost of, like, houses, you know? This one, I always joke around, though, because anytime I'm on stage with people with, like, guitars, and they're like, this guitar was 2,000 pounds. And I'm like, I'll tell you, my violin is worth everything on this stage right now. Nobody can freaking touch it. Yeah. For your sake, don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Right. I'm starting to move back now, you know.
Back away.
Yeah, back away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Spinal Tap moment. Don't look at it.
But the big changer for me came when I got this pickup, this Shirtler pickup, because I could play with any project now. I started playing with black metal projects and post-rock projects. And when you're a tiny wooden box trying to compete with sound and drum bleed and all kinds of stuff, you have a DPA mic, tons of bleed is getting on the stage. If you've got what's called the band, which is like a bit of electrical wire tape, it sounds terrible. It doesn't sound like a violin anymore. This is a tiny piece of cork. It's made by a Swiss company. I shouldn't promote them, you know, like, nah, sponsor me, guys, you know, but it really changed the game. It really changed the game for me because, I could play anything, and I can run this through a pedal board and make it sound completely bananas.
Right.
I've got pitch shifters. I've got a separate board for my violin. Some are for guitar, some are for the violin, some can cross over, and I can just reconstruct the board really quick. A lot of people used to ask me, like, why don't you get an electric violin? I'm like, because they sound shit. No matter what you do. There's been so much love and care over the years for electric guitars, and but nothing for violins. The demand's too small. It's too niche.
Too niche.
It's too niche. So they look cool if you're into that sort of sci-fi futuristic like vibe, but they sound terrible. It's a terrible way to play a terrible synthesizer. And so this, I can get any kind of sound I want, and I can get rid of all of it, and you'll still sound like a fucking beautiful violin. And that's the dream. So
I'm sold. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, instead of just getting a synth player, you know, you can get a violinist that can, you know, switch around and sound like a Crystal Nightmare, or like a really warm synth that's doing triad chords and arpeggios, or it can sound like almost anything. And then I can do the solo from Freebird like 20 times as fast as any guitarist because I don't have frets. So.
Mind blown. Right, I would like to see that happen at some point.
Oh no, you'd have to pay me so much to make that, to play Freebird again.
Donations below.
Tired of the light, as I feel in the curve, very subtle, so no one gets wise before I lose my words, before I lose my nerve, press you to my chest, as we both try our best. Are you missing the time we should be spending apart? If I started a fight.
So, Robin, aka Run Remedy, please, for the uninitiated, tell us a little bit about how you got to right here, right now, a bit about your music, a little bit of history.
Okay, her story.
History.
Well, I've just released my first album, Xtian Skate Night, with an X because I'm a bit of an ex-Christian, you know.
I bought the CD.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
I saw it. I
Got it.
sold you that CD.
It's good. Check it out.
Thank you.
Links below.
And I grew up 2 pastor parents. I'm a rainbow kid.
Yes.
It was a bit inconvenient. It was troubled times. So I have quite a tale to tell there, but the album tells it. So listen to the album and you'll get the idea.
That's one of the best things. I was like, just check the album out. It's all about me. So
It's all about me and my journey.
it's true, though. It is true.
Yeah, but hopefully it's relative to a lot of people. You know, I like to write things that are specific and universal.
Yeah.
But I started traveling and I've lived in a lot of different countries and I've been a violinist primarily and a singer for loads of projects and have spent a lot of time in different genres, different countries, just saying yes to everything and being a good bandmate, touring a lot and growing what I like. And so when I finally moved to Manchester, I did the same thing I always do. I just go to open free music nights and I walk in with my fiddle and I say, oh, you want strings with that? Just give me a first chord and I'll be in, I'll be in by verse 2. Don't worry. And you make, you want strings with that?
Yeah.
So yeah, my little handle is like String Slut of Manchester, right? Which I self-proclaim very proudly. I'm happy to be the String Slut of Manchester.
Yeah, it sounds much nice when you say it, and obviously not a Manchester accent, obviously.
No.
So where do you hail from?
Land of the boss, man. It's a Jersey girl all the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Near Philly. Grew up near Philly on the shoreline. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, cotton candy and strip clubs everywhere.
Okay.
That's the vibe. Imagine
So
it.
very similar to Manchester, definitely.
Totally.
So
You need the grit.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's all about what makes the music. Yeah.
Bit of beauty, bit of grit. That's good stuff, right? So my song is, I guess, when I finally started making my own stuff. Well, sadly, my mom passed away in 2021, and I was there with her, and she scolded me, saying, "Stop making everybody else's music and make your own damn music."
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I was like, "Okay."
So that was like the kick up the arse. That
Yeah.
So 2021. Okay.
She was pretty funny though, because she was like, if I do it, I'm gonna dig into all of our nitty gritty, family drama and stuff. And she said, "Go ahead, I'll be dead. I don't care. It's all right."
Jeez.
Yep,
Wow,
dark
that's
humor,
powerful. Yeah, that's powerful. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh,
Well,
construction. What's going on?
but it's great to hear you took something, and turned into something positive, and that's why we're here now. Yeah.
Oh well, my mom's a legend. She was a legend, man. She was my hero. So
Amazing.
and she was funny as hell. She was a funny fucker. She really was.
It's been passed down, definitely.
I hope so. Like she's, I'm more precious than she is about like my art and stuff like that.
Okay.
She could really take a joke and really make fun of herself and like laugh at the joy of it and how silly humanity is. I cry and then laugh, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of where my music comes from. It's like I want in the same song, like to release the tears and the laughter, and then the laughter with tears.
Good.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, I think the first thing I heard from your album was the
Xtian Skate Night.
Xtian Skate Night. Yeah,
Self-titled.
yeah, and that tells the story of the whole rebelling against moving against it, sort of
It's kind of celebratory, that one, but also oh shit.
Yeah.
Because it's when I was 13 at a roller skating Christian roller rocks Xtian Skate Night, as you do in suburban New Jersey in a Christian enclave. When I realized I just wanted to skate with the girls.
Yes.
And that's exhilarating and ooh, how exciting. And oh shit, both my parents are pastors and I'm going to hell. So
this is all true. And one thing I've got to say as well, saw Robin play the album launch
Yeah.
at the Carlton Club in Manchester, and you had a roller skater. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Lily.
Yeah, so I'll try and get some footage of this because I did take some. She's all very blue.
She's also she choreographed the music video for Xtian Skate Night, which we
Right.
filmed at the Ardwick like queer skate night hall
Right.
in Manchester. So.
Can we begin to leave in the dark again? I can pray for it one more time.
I must have been 13. And at a local roller rink, which was Xtian Skate Night. I've been to a lot of different performances, you know, whether they were like theater performances, music performances. Recently, I was really inspired by one of my favorite artists, Feist.
Oh yeah.
I love her.
Yeah.
Um,
Awesome.
You can hear it in my music. It's if you can tell if you're a Feist fan.
Yeah.
But-
what I know. Yeah.
A gig can be whatever you want it to be. I'm not even signed to a record label right now, so there's nobody calling the shots except me. Well, we'll see. Maybe.
Yeah. We'll see. And then maybe this could be the thing, the catalyst. Definitely.
Yeah, but who says that you've got to all stand there and there's got to be this support act and it has to last this long? Like, I have a space, I have a bunch of creative artists, and I have a lot of people that want to have a good time, and there are many different ways to make that happen, right?
Absolutely.
So screw the formula, write a new one.
Definitely. Oh, I totally subscribe to that.
Get some live roller skaters on the dance
roller
floor. Why not?
So you wanted to read something out that somebody had written because, you know, when I say like tell everybody about you, it's like go that question, and so sensibly you've opted to
Get somebody
get
else.
someone else to say it, and that's totally cool. So I mean, we could even like put this in.
Yeah.
This is from an article, yeah.
Yeah, someone did a write up of my set.
Oh, we can link to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
At it was from How the Light Gets In Festival in Hampstead Heath in London. Really lovely little festival. Also very good food. Thank you. Yeah.
Good.
Listen, it's the little treats.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, definitely.
That really make
get it while you can.
And it's not just cold hummus backstage and you're like, I can do this. Yeah. I can be a musician.
Hampstead
This
Heath.
is great. Yeah, Hampstead Heath.
Yeah.
Right. So, this is the photographer, and she said, Run Remedy and her two fellow musicians. I have a roster.
You do.
Yeah, the collective. So everyone's on thin ice. At any moment, you could be cut. No.
Yeah, I think we talked about that earlier.
Roster right now, yeah. But I never have to say no to a gig that way. Well, I do it between 7 people or just me.
Yeah.
And everyone knows where they stand. And I pay people.
Wow.
Not as much as they deserve for their talent, but as much as I can afford to. And I always give them snacks and make sure nobody's operating at a loss except for me. That's fine. Anyway, Run Remedy and her two fellow musicians brought a sense of comfort to the stage. Her lyrics and smooth vocals tackled deep life challenges like remembering a loved one or being put into a box with grace and charisma. Between songs, Run Remedy could be caught with a nonchalant sense of humor, showing the audience that they could face challenges head on while reminding them that life doesn't have to be that serious.
You have the hours, you have the mindset. You have the hours, you have the mindset. You have
I think that's a great summary. Yeah.
I've written to her
Yeah.
and I'm in like, will you write my copy, please?
Yes. But I think that's a good summary because I saw you play at Yes, which was like a stripped down version, just the two of you.
Trio, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because Frankie the other time joined as well. Yeah. So,
Joined her, she joined me.
yeah.
We have a good time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I've got to say that was what the humor. And you played a song. Was it called Dinner Rolls? Or?
You liked dinner?
Yeah.
That's not released yet.
No.
On the next EP.
But yeah, that was cool. And because there was a story and this like imagery, you told the story by asking, what do people call it? Anyone from the Northwest, they call things like bomb cakes and bread rolls and all this stuff.
Cobb. I'd never.
Cobb, yeah.
I was in
yeah.
Scotland. Cobb, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you know, Cobb? Yeah.
Yeah. So there were so many, and it's like accents in variations. So I was like straight away, I was like, oh yeah, this is good. And then the whole dinner sort of thing. So
Everybody knows that feeling of being at a dinner table and there's an elephant in the room, and or like there's like a political debate, or there's something that people are chewing on besides the food. So
yeah,
and that's what that
So-
was about.
but that was like, it was entertaining, but it the fact that you told the story drew you into the song, and I was like, yeah, I was in the right frame of mind to like, I was like hearing everything you were saying, and it made me pay attention to lyrics more, which was great. It was like,
If you're gonna get into Run Remedy, you've got to be a lyrics person, I'm afraid, because the punography is very important.
pornography.
I'm sorry. See,
Yeah, see, there you go.
puns abound. You got to be down with the grief and the goof. That's the.
I like this. This is great. This is good. This is all going in. So
I don't write a song unless I'm feeling something, unless like there's something that I need to process. Like I think a lot of artists use music as their own therapy, right? So
yeah, right. Yeah, brother.
cool.
Yeah, definitely.
And mine's very on the nose.
Good. No, well, obviously I'm a fan. That's why I'm here. But absolutely, without a doubt. So for people who are new, they've got a bit of backstory. What's next? Where can they check you out? What's the best way to, I mean, you could do the YouTube, dive down the Run Remedy rabbit hole.
There's a lot of crap on there I need to get rid of, honestly. Like that other people, like it's super sweet. There's like people's dads that just like film an entire gig. I did a show in London, my first headline in London, and we sold it out. It was at the Folklore Rooms in Hoxton.
Yes.
Yeah, small space, but we sold it out and we got free parking and I was able to pay everybody, and like those are the triumphs as a DIY musician, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
I've been on like tours with big projects and they don't always get
No.
break even, so I feel triumphant.
Absolutely. So you should. That's very rare.
But
So
yeah, like a guy in the audience, bless him, because my God, like we need the boomers and the Gen Xers that were gig goers to keep going to gigs, because they'll buy the tickets, they'll buy your CDs. A lot of Gen Zers, some of them, but nothing to the same extent.
no.
But they will also be there and like with their iPad filming the entire show and then uploading it to their own YouTube channel. And I'm going to be like, I love you, man. Please don't do that to me.
Yeah. No,
I'm like,
So you heard it. You heard it. So what's any like shows? Or obviously the album at this point has only been out a couple of months. Yeah. So plans to do more shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right now I'm ending. I'm part of a collective called the Camper Van Live Lounge, and it's all independent artists that travel around the UK and perform out of this beautiful vintage camper van to different audiences. And it's been a real joy being part of that collective. So we've got one more, the sort of wrap for the year performance coming up. But that will be at this beautiful studio, which the people who started the Camper Van Live Lounge, they own a studio called the Grand Chapel Studio. It's near Milton Keynes and Leighton Buzzard.
Yeah.
It's incredible space. Oh my gosh, look it up.
Yeah.
It's this big converted chapel. I've gone there to record strings for different projects.
Right.
I'm going again soon. That's how they got to know me.
Yeah.
They invited me. So that's coming up. A lot of those are live streamed as well.
Oh,
And if you find me on socials, if you're not there, you can still find them.
Right. Okay.
And then I've got some stuff in the works. I just met and opened for a project called The Irrepressibles. I don't know if you know them.
No.
Jamie McDermott from The Irrepressibles. They've got quite a following. They've been going around for a while. My friend Emily plays with me. Emily Mercer. Big
Yes.
Emily Mercer. She's incredible as well. She told me that they were like the first ticket that she bought with her own money when she was a teenager to The Irrepressibles, because these were guys that were like playing in the Louvre in Paris and stuff.
Whoa.
And I just randomly ran into him, and he loves doing string arrangement. He's a really gifted composer that he mixes with different genres, and we've become buds. And so we're in the works of discussing Run Remedy joining for the American tour and ending up in Texas next March for South by Southwest.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all TBC.
Yes.
In the works.
Yeah. So it's okay to talk about this on here, yeah?
Yeah, if it doesn't
Amazing.
happen, you guys can just, I'm just rage baiting you, and you can all send me hate messages and be like, you're lying,
Brilliant.
big phony. I'll be like, yeah.
Well, thanks so much for showing us around this amazing space. Thanks for your time. And we'll put all the links below to all Robin's stuff. And it's been a pleasure. I mean, I'm still quite new to the Run Remedy, the whole output. So
The lore runs deep, Simon.
yeah, I'm sold. I'm sold. So check out the links and keep an eye out. We'll post all your socials below. And thanks for having us. It's been so good.
Thanks for coming out. Let's jam. Let's get on the
Let's
drum,
do it.
Woody. Get
You
on
know what
it.
to do. Like and subscribe. Do all the usual things. And do talk about what we're doing. And share, subscribe. You know what to do.
Smash that like button.